So today is Buddha Bear's big day. Okay, you may have noticed that the last 2 weeks she's really made some progress. She learned about refuge in the Buddha Dharma Sangha and wanted to take refuge. And last week she heard about the 5 precepts and she realized she spent some time uh, really looking at her life and seeing what the results were of doing those 5 actions and the results of abandoning those 5 actions in this life. And then she also thought about the karma she was creating for future lives when she will come back and be a human being at the Abbey, okay, living next door to you. Okay, so that's what's going to happen today. But first, okay, there's 2 more bears that want to join the class. So last week we had Baby Bear from Germany. We had baby Bodhisattva Bear from Mexico, and then we had one of Buddha Bear's cousins from Ukraine who was evacuating from Ukraine. Okay, so we don't know her name yet. We'll find that one out. But since then, so three more bears last week. Since then, we have 2 more bears who wanted to join the class. Okay, this is the one that came first. Okay, she's homeless in New York City. So she came with an email that says she needs a home. And you can see her here. She's sitting, I'm not quite sure what this is, if it's a trash can or a pole of some sort, but right next to a fire hydrant, you know. And she looks kind of scruffy and dirty and probably hungry. Yeah. And I don't know how people treat her when they walk by. But she wants to join the class. And so, of course, we accepted her. Yeah. Then we have this one. Okay. So this one that we saw last week, who's Buddha Bear's cousin, then who evacuated, yeah, from Ukraine. Then there was another cousin that didn't do so well. Okay, so you can see her here. Her house was blown apart, and she's hanging out the window, kind of half inside and half outside. But we think she's still alive. And so she kind of let us know that she wanted to join the class too. So, of course, we said yes. So this week, we had 2 bears who are in difficult situations. Yeah, one is homeless in New York, one is injured in Ukraine. Okay, but we take everybody as long as they're sincere. So all these other bears, these 5 other bears, they're not going to take refuge in precepts today because they're still very new. They have to learn, and Buddha Bear will have some classes with them. But today is Buddha Bear's big day. So she's all dressed up, you can see. Yeah. Venerable Deki made her a special, brand new outfit. Look at that. Yeah, so she's all dressed up. And somebody gave her a blessing cord. Yeah. So yeah. So she's going to make the request to take refuge in precept and say how many precepts she's taking. So she's putting her hands together, putting her paws together, excuse me. And she's bowing down. And then she's going to kneel and offer a kata.
Venerable children, hi. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to learn the Dharma and contemplate the benefits of taking refuge. And I really see that by abandoning harmful actions, I can make a big difference in the world, and I can be happier myself, and I can contribute to the happiness of so many bears and bugs and fish and people and all sorts of beings. And so it would really be my delight and my great pleasure to request you to give me refuge. I would really like to live with these 5 precepts and commit to not harming so I can create the causes for my own and others' happiness and contribute to world peace. There are so many difficulties.
Very beautiful request, Buddha Bear. Very beautiful request. Okay, so we'll do the ceremony now. First, you visualize in front of you the whole merit field. Yeah, the Buddha surrounded by all the other Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They're all in the form of bears and or humans. You can visualize humans too. And so you want to bow 3 times to them and then kneel down. And then we'll do this ceremony. Okay?
Great. Should I bow to the Buddha on the altar here or the Buddhas at the back of the room?
Bow to the Buddha on the altar.
Great.
Okay. Maybe offer your kata first. Okay. There, very good. Okay. And she has her paws together. Oh, you're so graceful, Buddha Bear.
I've been practicing.
You do very well. Okay, now you got to kneel down. Okay, you can put both your knees down. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and your paws together. Very good. Show everybody how you're sitting. Yeah. Okay, so now turn around this way and remember your visualization. You're in front of the whole merit field of bears. Okay, so then you're going to repeat after me. Got it? Venerable, please pay attention.
Venerable, please pay attention.
From now until the end of my life,
From now until the end of my life,
I named, and say your name,
I named Buddha Bear,
take refuge in the Buddha,
take refuge in the Buddha,
the supreme among bears.
the supreme among bears.
I take refuge in the Dharma,
I take refuge in the Dharma,
the supreme abandonment of craving.
the supreme abandonment of craving.
I take refuge in the Sangha,
I take refuge in the Sangha,
the supreme assembly.
the supreme assembly.
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels.
and all 5 precepts. You're taking all 5, right?
Yes, all 5 precepts.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm giving up bugs.
You're giving up bugs. Fantastic.
Berries, nuts, seeds. That's bark.
Yeah. That's good. So no more killing bugs.
No more killing bugs.
Fantastic. Very good, Buddha Bear. Okay, so that's the first time we said it. We have 2 more times. Venerable, please pay attention.
Venerable, please pay attention.
From now until the end of my life,
From now until the end of my life,
I named,
Buddha Bear,
take refuge in the Buddha,
take refuge in the Buddha,
the supreme amongst human beings.
the supreme amongst human beings.
I take refuge in the Dharma,
I take refuge in the Dharma,
the supreme abandonment of craving.
the supreme abandonment of craving.
So that means also craving for honey.
Well, this is a practice.
I take refuge in the Sangha,
I take refuge in the Sangha,
the supreme assembly.
the supreme assembly.
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels
and all 5 precepts.
and all 5 precepts.
Fantastic. So I didn't mean, you don't have to give up honey. You can eat honey, but you want to reduce your attachment to honey.
So
Yeah.
kind of like not thinking about it day and night. And
Yeah.
always looking for it.
Yeah.
And like really putting my whole face in the hive and stuff.
Yeah. Right. And maybe you can help Pooh Bear with that too. Yeah, Pooh Bear has a little bit of problem with attachment to honey.
Teamwork.
Yeah, right. Good. Okay, now next time, then the last repetition, when I snap my fingers, then you imagine that from the whole merit field, okay, all the Buddhas in the form of bears, yeah, light comes from them and it comes into your head and fills your whole body, mind, and you feel really close to the actual Buddha bear. Yeah, the Buddha bear. And then you consciously think, now I've received all 5 pure precepts. So you do that after this next time. Venerable, please pay attention.
Venerable, please pay attention.
From now until the end of my life,
From now until the end of my life,
I named
Buddha Bear,
take refuge in the Buddha,
take refuge in the Buddha,
the supreme amongst bears and human beings.
the supreme amongst bears and human beings.
I take refuge in the Dharma,
I take refuge in the Dharma,
the supreme abandonment of craving.
the supreme abandonment of craving.
I take refuge in the Sangha,
I take refuge in the Sangha,
the supreme assembly.
the supreme assembly.
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist
Venerable, please care for me as a Buddhist,
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels
who maintains refuge in the 3 jewels
and all 5 precepts.
and all 5 precepts.
Okay, so concentrate, visualize the light coming. Very good. So now you're going to repeat the precepts after me. Okay, so from now on, I will not kill.
From now on, I will not kill.
Yeah, from now on, I will not take things that are not freely given to me.
Oh, that might be honey. From now on, I will not take things that are not freely given to me.
Yeah, you need to ask the bees for permission.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah. I think they may realize, they may be flattered that you like the honey so much. Okay, and I will not have unkind and unsafe sexual relationships.
I will not have unkind and unsafe sexual relationships.
Yeah, I know you're too young for that, but you know. I will not lie.
I will not lie.
And I will not take intoxicants.
I will not take intoxicants.
Very good. Congratulations, Buddha Bear.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, venerable children.
You did really well. There's been a big change in your mind since you first came to the Abbey.
There has.
Yeah. So really treasure your precepts. And there may be times in your life where you think, if I broke one of the precepts, I could get something nice for myself or have some pleasure for myself. But when those situations happen, you think, I've already decided. Yeah, I already said, I'm not going to kill, I'm not going to steal, all those things. So now I don't need to get confused about what to do. Yeah, I'll just, if I miss that little bit of pleasure, it's okay. Because keeping your precepts is so important.
I'm going to go for the big goal of Buddha Bearhood.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. And so if you practice well with this, yeah, later on, maybe you want to become an anagarika, maybe a bhikshuni, yeah, and then, you like that, huh? Yeah, and then you can learn about bodhicitta. Okay, that would be very good. Yeah.